Okay, so this recipe is goulash. My mom used to make this a lot for me and my brother when we were younger. It's honestly just like tomato sauce, meat, crumbles, spices, and cheese. But I don't really know where this dish stems from, but it's called goulash, and traditionally it's made with elbow noodles, but I only had bow tie. So keep watching if you want to find out how to make this recipe. Woo, okay. Okay, so I'm currently boiling the pasta right now. Preferably you want elbow pasta, but I only had the bow tie, so that's what we're using. And then to start with the sauce, whatever, you're gonna, oh my god, oh, I thought it was a spider, it's just a fuzz, ha ha ha. Okay, anyways, you're gonna start with some vegan, like, beef crumbles. I just realized this looks like a very sad amount because this was like the rest of the bag that I had, but I'm using the Boca veggie ground crumbles. They are vegan. I know Gardein also has some, I think Trader Joe's might, but yep, this is the kind I'm using. And ideally you want more than this, probably like about half a cup, I would say, just kind of depending on how much meat texture you want in your sauce. But it's the end of the school year and I'm running out of things in my house, so please just bear with me. But fake meat, step one. And then also you're gonna add in some garlic and some onion. Now, since A, I really don't like fresh onion that much, and B, I'm a college student and this is the best I can come by, I'm going to add in these chopped like onion flakes from the Dollar Tree, and garlic powder. Honestly, the garlic part, like honestly, I feel like it just tastes the same no matter what kind of form of garlic you're using. And if you have fresh onion, feel free to use that. I don't, so I'm just gonna add some onion flakes right on in there. Great. And just kind of stir her up a little bit. Alright, so next you want to add some Italian seasoning, or if you just have like oregano and basil, you can add that separately. Honestly, this is kind of all just like to how you want to taste. I'm going to add a good amount of this just so there's some nice flavor. I'm going to be adding in tomato sauce later, so I just want to make sure the flavors really stand out when I add that in. Alright, and then finally for seasonings, just salt and pepper to taste. I'm not a huge salt fan, so I'm just going to add like honestly a pinch of that. And just a little bit of black pepper as well. Alright, so now we're going to add in the tomato pasta sauce. If you want to make a homemade one, that's amazing, go you. I don't have time for that right now. So I'm just going to take this pre-made tomato basil marinara sauce from Trader Joe's. It's really good. And just going to dump a crap load in here. I would say to your half cup of fake crumbles, about a cup and a half of sauce. If you want it a little saucier, you know, add more. I'm gonna add a little more sauce. So we got, oh shit, okay. Okay, so now you're gonna add in some vegan cheese. Ideally, when the first time I made this recipe, I used I think it was Follow Your Heart cheddar-style shreds, and I think that like tastes better, but all I have right now are the mozzarella style shreds from Trader Joe's, but I would definitely recommend like the cheddar style of vegan cheese. But like I said, we're working with what we have. I'm gonna, oh, that was hot. All right, I'm adding her in. I would say about a half a cup of vegan cheese. Again, depends on how you want it to taste, how much you like cheese. It will have a semi-structured recipe in the description, but like I'm saying, you know, just depends on what you want. So I'm adding it directly to the sauce instead of waiting till the end, so it can kind of just like start melting and get the consistency that you want. I'll probably add in a little more cheese once I add the pasta. Also, this stove area is like really dirty. Please don't judge it. Oh my god, alright, so I've drained the pasta, and like I said, traditionally this is made with elbow macaroni pasta, but this is all I had, so we're gonna add her in. Yay. Stir it up. Dun, 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 dun. So as you can see, hopefully, the vegan cheese has melted so seamlessly into the sauce. So now you can't even tell that there was cheese on it. It's just kind of like made the color of the sauce a little lighter. Yay, okay, now I'm gonna plate this, so BRB. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. Amazing. I thought adding cheese on top would make it look more presentable, but I think it looks kind of awkward, so ignore that. But this is the finished product. Ideally, it would have more meat chunks, because that's what kind of makes it. But you know what? I'm proud. So here it is. Yay. Focus. Step 1. Hello, I will be using my roommate's extra crunchy super chunk Skippy peanut butter. Feel free to use any peanut butter that you prefer, but I prefer chunky. Only use your roommate's. The recipe only works if you use your roommate's peanut butter. I did a big scoop because I like peanut butter. Wow, step 1. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the microwave so he gets, what's the word? More easily stirrable? Less chunky, less super chunk? Liquid? Yes. Okay, this bowl's very hot. I microwaved it for about 45 seconds and now he's more stirrable. Step number 2, soy sauce. We ran out of soy sauce, so I stole these packets from the restaurant in our apartment building, but it's fine.
I hope you hear me peeing in the video.
Oh my god, wait, that would be really funny. I'll make sure to like highlight the background noise. Do 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 do. Okay. You never want to add too much soy sauce at once, because you can't go back if you add too much. Alright, now to thin it out, we're just gonna add a little bit of water. I use tap water because I don't care. It'll look weird at first, but you just keep stirring and it gets better. Wow, look at that beautiful consistency. I think I'm gonna actually add a little bit more water. Oh, that is beautiful. This is the exact consistency that you fucking want. Seasoning time. Un poco de, I forget what garlic is. Ajo. Got some onion flakes. Oh. Okay, if you have not garlic, ginger by itself, I would recommend that, but I don't, so I'm gonna put orange ginger sauce in it, because this is good, and it will replicate what I want. Oh my god. Get it out! Yeah! Camera, why you do that? Okay, final step! Okay. Optional, add red pepper flakes if you want to spice it up. I love spice, so we going in. But if you don't like spice, don't add this in. So easy. Ooh. And then basically, you know, just taste test it to make sure the flavors are all balanced with one another how you want them to be. Perfect. Right, pre-boiled spaghetti noodles. If you have unflavored ramen noodles, I know you can buy those. I don't know where, but if you have them, I would suggest using them. However, I don't, so we're just gonna add this. If you think teachers should stop acting like our parents, subscribe down below and I'll show the police. Do you want me to do another one?
No.
Chris, is that a weed? No, this is I'm calling the police. 911, what's your emergency? Oh, I'm so sorry. I really thought that you said yes. The recipe is complete. Oh my god. And now you won't be hungry for the rest of your life, and your brain will have sustenance to try and survive through your finance exam. Okay, so while your pasta is boiling, you're going to start with the sauce. So first, you're just going to start with a 4th cup of vegan butter. I'm using the Earth Balance kind, but you can use whatever you have. And then to that, once it's kind of melted, you're going to add 1/4 cup of flour. I'm just using plain all-purpose flour. But again, you can use whatever kind of flour you want. And then you're just going to kind of stir it up a little bit till it thickens. Alright, so then to the butter and flour mixture, you're going to add about a cup of vegetable broth. And then later on, I add about a cup of non-dairy milk. I use almond milk, but again, you can use whatever plant milk you want. And I'm kind of adding it little bits at a time, but honestly I don't think it really matters if you add it all at one time. But that's just the method that I chose to use, and of course, you know, you're just going to kind of want to stir so all the clumps are out and it's just a nice thick mixture. Then you're going to go ahead and add the seasonings. So you're going to start with about a fourth to a half of a teaspoon of garlic powder. I like mine really garlicky, so I added closer to half a teaspoon. And then you're just going to add salt and pepper to taste. I just added a little bit of plain salt and a good amount of black pepper just because I like the way that pepper tastes and I think it goes good with this recipe. So salt and pepper to taste. And now you're going to add about half a cup of vegan cream cheese. I use the Tofuddy brand, but there are multiple brands out there. And this is the part that makes it really creamy. So, oh, look at that beautiful consistency. Yeah, just stir that in until he melts on in. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of lemon or lime juice. I just had lime juice on hand, so that's what I used. There's literally no taste difference. It's just kind of for the acidity effect. And you're also going to add about a half teaspoon of mustard. Ground mustard would be preferable, but I only just have like plain yellow mustard, and honestly, that worked for me. So whatever kind of mustard you have on hand, just use that. And stir it all together, of course. And this is my first time adding paprika to this recipe, but I think it really made the flavors kind of like mix well together. So if you like paprika, add that. If not, just don't add it. It's definitely optional. And then you're going to add a fourth cup of vegan Parmesan. I'm pretty sure I was using the Follow Your Heart, like grated kind. I know they also have shreds or whatever. But just a fourth cup of vegan Parmesan and stir that in until it's all melted. Gives it a lovely cheesy flavor. Look how beautiful that turned out. Wow. And then you're just going to add your boiled pasta. I have bow tie pasta here. Just regular flour, plain pasta. Use whatever you want. This is freedom for you. And of course, you know, just mix it all together so that the pasta is evenly coated. Look how freaking beautiful. Oh, this is like my favorite recipe. And then you're done. I added some red pepper flakes, but if you don't want that, definitely, you don't have to, obviously. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. All of the recipes will be in the description box below, and if you guys make any of these recipes, please let me know. So yes, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next video.